Well, first I flutter my eyelashes.
Excellent.
Then I get to flutter my eyelashes. Then I'm gonna flutter my eyelashes too.
Hi guys, and welcome back to watching Nelly Doing Things. I am back to talk about some new lashes. Yes, I got some new lashes, y'all. They are from Miss A or Aoa, which one you want to call it. It's from the Miss A store. So these are a little bit different than the Aoa lashes or the faux mink lashes from Miss A. So I did grab all kinds of styles and a good handful of this new launch of theirs. This is the Aoa Pro Vegan Mink Lashes. They do have, I believe, 21 lashes in the whole collection. I was able to grab 10 at the moment. If you guys want a part 2, let me know. Before I dive all the way into these lashes, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Nelly Doing Things. And as well, guys, don't forget to leave a comment below. And also, guys, don't forget to hit that notification button while you're down there as well. So, y'all, let's get into these lashes. Like I said before, I did get these from the Miss A website. They are $5 each, guys. So literally they have a full set for the 21, and I think it was $80 at that time, but usually it's like $100 something. Yeah. So on the back of the lashes, it does say Aoa Pro Premium Vegan Mink Lashes. Has a natural 3D effect, voluminous layer, and multi-dimensional. Made using the ion heating technique, they are super soft, fluffy, fuller, and gorgeous. Yeah, these are cruelty-free, vegan, non-toxin. This is designed with love in Dallas, Texas. This is the first pair I tried on. These are Rhea. I believe these may be named after mythology goddesses, I think, because I've seen an Aphrodite in there, and I was like, I think this is just a woman mythology goddess kind of vibe. 3D, so all of these lashes are three-dimensional. Y'all, three-dimensional. This one's more the lighter three-dimensional. This one's a feathery, natural, little flirty lash. It does have pieces separated in it, but in between the pieces, they have a lighter little fluttery lash. So I feel like this is more on the natural side, but it has a little curl to it, so it makes it a little more va-va-boom, a little volume to her. But this is the beginner one. This is why I was like, I'm gonna do her first. She's the shortest and the lightest. So the finish of the lash hairs are very soft and fluttery. They got that right. Now the lash band, y'all, hit and miss with some of these. This lash band was very soft. So I think the lighter hairs that they have on there, it's just softer on the eyes, period. But this lash band on this collection, it is, you know, it's not stiff, but it's not invisible band. This band is like, she's okay. She's not unbearable and uncomfortable, but you know she's there. This one's another daytime lash, and you just put it on and go. Really cute. The next one is Hebe. This one has more of that wispy, a little bit flirty, a little more extra layer of natural lash underneath. compared to the first pair. I think this one is a very, I want to say kind of spiky wispy, a little bit more, well, more wispy than spiky. But I did have to cut these, and actually both of these I had to cut these. So it's interesting, usually the thicker ones, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta cut them for sure. But the light ones, I had to cut some of them as well. But the hairs are so soft and fluffy, and the lash band's more lighter on these styles that it's fine. But this lash style is very, very cute. This one is like that a little more stockier than the first pair. She has a little more depth to her, and I definitely can see the 3-dimension with this one. It's starting to get thicker. This one is really cool. This is like a thicker pixie with a curl flip at the end. It's very stalky, but it's separated like a pixie, and it has little flippy curls at the end. I like this one a lot. I like the separation in it. I like the curvature of it. It's a very curvy. I've never had a curvy lash, but this is a very curvy lash. I think this one is a very fun, playful one. I think people that have round eyes, this will look gorgeous on your eyes because everything's rounded, so it'll just amplify it even more. So if you have those big doll baby, even kind of droopy doll baby eyes, this pair would be very pretty on there. It's just a very rounded, very pixie but fluttery lash. A lot of these are fluttery and wispy. I was like, I don't think I have an all around pixie round lash. Like literally it's just a circle. It's very pretty though. This one is fantastic. I did not have to cut her at all. This one on the website looks like it's the lightest one. I thought this was going to be the first pair because I was like, oh, it's going to be so light and feathery. No, she got dimension. She's definitely 3-dimensional. This one is that traditional, like full natural lash with a little bit of wispy at the end that anybody's eye shape can wear and rock. You can cut it and adjust as need be, but for my eye shape, I didn't need to cut these bad boys. These were good. I was like, ooh, this is like a good, like the first one was a good light natural lash. This one is more of a lash that's like, it's a little voluminous. It has a little power, like it's your lash, but better kind of lash. I like this. I wish it just had an invisible band because that would have made it even more better. This would have been my top favorite, but I'm glad I didn't have to cut this one, and it actually came out better and bigger and longer than I thought it would be. This is a good style that if you want a natural lash, but a little more oomph, this is the one for you. pass out the small medium ones. This one is kind of like I thought the rounded pixie one would be like, but this is more of a flare pixie. So that's the interesting thing. I didn't have to cut this one. I think I will though, but it still fit on my eye quite decently. I didn't have to snip tip too much, but I will probably take off one little flippy at the end. Again, anything with a flare, I just know now, just cut it. Just cut right at the end. This is lightweight, the hairs on your lashes, but the lash band is starting to get a little thicker here. So you'll definitely feel the lash band on here. Like I said, it's not uncomfortable, but you know it's there. You definitely know it's there. This style was she was a little bit like, okay, not too overwhelmed, but not underwhelmed either. She was just a cute one. But if you want more of a flare pixie, a little bit wispy at the end, you'll like this one. Going to the thicker lash hairs. Kara is very pretty. She is choppy, wispy, and I want to say a little stocked up, a little double decked. She's a little double decker. I like this one a lot. I didn't have to cut her. Just like the one before, I feel like I can cut it, but I don't really need to. This is another good one that I like. I feel like people with more longer eye shapes, it'll be really, really pretty on you because you won't have to cut it whatsoever. So if you like a little drama to your lash and you're like, I need a little wisp, but I want a little natural, I want a little something. This has a little bit of a natural flair to it, but it's overall just choppy and wispy. And I like that, I really do. Because they have thicker pieces kind of coming out, but they're kind of like a pixie situation, but it's too thick. It still has a little bit of separation, but it's still too thick with those hairs around it. I like choppy, spiky, pixie-esque kind of vibes of lashes. I like that, especially when the fall and winter's coming. These lashes always look so good with a darker eye or darker lip. There's something about that style of lash when it's fall and winter time. This one has an amazing webbing on it. Usually Kiss lashes have this kind of webbing that I'm like, I love it. This is definitely a wispy flare, but it has a good webbing. It's like a crisscross layering. I like when they do that. This one is a light lash band and a light lash hair, so you won't feel this one too much, but it does have that flair to it. So it has a little drama. This is starting to get a little stocky, a little crazy, you know. Like I said before, I'm not too overwhelmed and too underwhelmed with this style, but the webbing of it is amazing. So this one and the style before it is really good for that fall, winter, punky kind of look. And I like that a lot with these kind of styles of lashes because it's kind of a little little ruffled look, but it's still natural and it's like put together. It's cute lash, she's cute. something like that. Anyways, this lash, I have her on. Let's get into her a little bit. I'm just a little shocked because I usually don't like stockier, short, thick lashes on my eye. But this one, y'all, this one is very cool. So these hairs are baby soft, just like the rest. The hairs on all of these lashes are baby soft. I don't know what vegan Mink fully is about, but I like it. This one definitely is rounded like that other one says a pixie round. This one's not pixie round at all. This is thick, wispy, full, and round. I love this lash. I'm very shocked because usually these are just so choppy and it just dilutes my eye out, and I feel like I just have, because my crease is like right there, but this one is really, really nice. I was like, I think the roundedness of it is like, that's nice. And it gets a little just spurred out and wispy or at the ends. This by itself, or a little highlight on the brow, a little highlight in the inner corner. This is very, very pretty. Now, I still believe this is a very good winter lash. I feel like during the winter time, I'm going to be wearing the mess out of this lash. So I feel like anything choppy and thicker just looks good when it's fall and winter. And I feel like this is definitely a winter lash. You like a little wispy, kind of ruffled look right at the end, but a very rounded, thick stock, a very thick, stocked up lash. You'll like this one. Angelos, this one is interesting. This one I had to cut, most definitely. Now I have to say, I feel like when I said about this one, I said a little too thick. I don't know. These are even thicker. This one is that ultimate, very, very light right at the inner corner, and it gets a huge thick flare at the end. Like I said, I had to cut this one. Definitely a big little size of it. But I like this lash a lot. Again, I don't know, maybe because the seasons eventually are going to change. I'm looking at thicker lashes differently now. But this one it's so good. It's very, very pretty. I feel like at the end, the flares, like I said, they always kick my butt when it comes down to me shaping, and I always have to cut out so much. Why are the thicker lashes hidden in this collection? It's really, really nice. I like the little bit of separation it has, but this is overall like a ruffled natural flare. It's so thick at the end. It's so light and just in the front of the lash. And I love that because that makes it look like your real lash. Just a lot volumized at the ends. Because the inner corner is so little like my real lash. And I was like, I like when they do that with foamy lashes because it really does look like yours, and it's nice and soft. And it's just good. I like the style a lot. I'm quite surprised by it because usually these styles have me running away from them or cutting them down so much that I can't even get the style out of it. But this one gave it to me. I finally got a pair that is a fuller flare that I can wear. I'm rhyming. And last but not least, y'all. So side belt, y'all had to cut this one a good chunk. I think I cut off 2 sections of it. This one's a very big flare, but it does have that lighter hair right in the front. But this one is the triple double decker flare lash. I would like to say this has a little bit of wispiness to her, but she's very just stocky, thick flare. This one is the ones I usually run away from. This wasn't too bad, but she's still a little too thick for me. So people that like that thick, long flare, a certain eye shape it complements, you would like this one a lot because this gives you that thickness, honey. I think girls that do like extreme liners would like these thicker flared ones because it can go along with the line. So this one gives you a va va boom big time. This lash line, you can definitely feel her. So you get all that va va boom and volume and flare, just nice and thick and soft fluffy hairs. Not too bad in my opinion. So just a little snip and fit it right on your eye. All the rest of the 9, this is the biggest one. This one definitely gives you the va va boom. So with the new BIONIC vegan mink lashes, y'all, I love them. I'm definitely going to get the other styles because I feel like I got some different because I want to get light ones, choppy ones, some real thick ones. I gave you all kinds of different styles, lengths, and volumes of the lash hairs, the lash styles, everything. These are very different. I feel like the vegan mink of it all, I love the lash hairs. These are very, very baby soft. I just wish, again, they did invisible bands or very light, flexible bands. These lash bands weren't flexible, but they were not unbearable, but they weren't flexible or like a visible band. I think the styles there are very, very nice. They're different. I haven't seen Miss A or AOAs do this before. This is new. They're Aoa Pro Lashes. Very cute. I am interested in seeing what else they come out with their pro line, but these lashes so far are amazing. I really wish they sold different bundles with different stylings instead of that big old tray online. If they sold them in a certain length and styling, that would have been cuter in my opinion. I think these lashes are very nice. I'm glad they are vegan mink because we don't need real mink in here. I feel like them being $5 each, I see why, because they are vegan mink. And I feel like they have other faux minks before that were $1.88 or $1.50 something. So I wonder why they jumped so far ahead. I wish these were like $2.50 or $3.50 the most, because to me $5 is okay. I feel like, is this worth $5? I mean, yes, they are technically, but their pricing, what their lashes usually are, I feel like that's such a big jump. And I'm just like, you can take it back down to $2.50 or $3.50. That would be nice. But overall, I feel like, are they quite affordable? Of course. But a person like me, I want all of them. So to me, I'm like, I would like them to be $1 or $2, thank you. You know, so I can have all of them. I want all. Thank you for watching me, which is Nelly Doing Things. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, which is Nelly Doing Things. And guys, don't forget to leave a comment below. So guys, let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite type of style. And don't forget to hit the notification button before you go. You guys already know what I'm about to say. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.